listening to the Truth Be Told podcast from Trillmatic.com. Trillmatic.com.
What it do, Trillions?
We're back.
Episode 199 of the Truth Be Told podcast. It's your boy Big UU, a.k.a. Barry Ross in this thing.
Riffa, a.k.a. Infidel Castro in this thing.
Black Todd, a.k.a. Black Todd.
a.k.a. Todd Black.
A.k.a. Todd Black. Appreciate everybody for joining us again for a new episode.
Yes.
Just want to apologize for everybody for not dropping an episode last week. We got busy with holiday shit, birthday shit.
Yeah.
Birthday shit.
Yeah. Twice.
That's right, 2 birthdays. It was Barry Ross, aka Big UU's birthday. That's me. Yeah. Black Todd also had a birthday. Nigga turned 42.
Oh,
this nigga's old as hell like a Drake.
Hey, listen. Oh, shit. Black Todd out here 56 years old, okay? 56 years young. Y'all wasn't outside.
That's funny. We appreciate everybody joining us. Make sure y'all subscribe on all your favorite podcast apps. Shout out to the Spotify listeners as well as Apple Podcast listeners and everybody else. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, Trillmatic.com/YouTube to get to the YouTube channel.
Like, share, notification, that motherfucker. You know, don't hold on to it to yourself.
Right.
Let the world know.
Absolutely. Also, check us out on Patreon. Okay. You can become a patron of the podcast. I'm going to release the latest playlist. It's called Hustler's Ambition. That I made. Okay. I've already got the tracks. Okay. All right. I'm going to put that out sometime this week, but become a patron. You got to, check us out. Patreon.com/truthbetoldpod. All right. That's Truth Be Told Pod. Patreon.com/truthbetoldpod. We got a lot of other interesting perks for everybody, that listens. Also, I didn't get to tell y'all the last episode, but we still have this fucking contest going where you can win $100 on Cash App as well as an Alexa Echo Dot. All right. Yeah. To find out details on that, you got to go to Trillmatic.com/contest, baby. Do not include the baby.
Yeah, I was saying no baby involved.
Just Trillmatic.com/contest.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can also go to Trillmatic.com/merch.
I didn't get that one.
I don't think you did. Maybe you did. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not hearing certain
I don't
things.
think you did.
I don't think you did. No. I'll slide it in there anyways. Fuck it.
Yeah, Trillmatic.com/merch. Hit us up for the merch.
Yeah.
All right.
There's some fresh gear.
Some fresh ass gear.
What's in the news? What is new?
First of all, I did have my birthday. Black Todd also had his birthday. Black Todd, he's not 42. I made a joke.
Yeah, 56.
He is 56. No, but how you feeling, man? How you feeling for your birthday?
Fantastic.
How do you want to disclose how old you actually turned?
You know, I kind of want to rock with 56 for a while. So
you gonna go with it? Roll
that's
with it?
That's what it's gonna be for a couple of weeks.
All right, 56. Well, how was the trip to Paris?
It was good.
Okay.
Life was good.
He's like, niggas is Paris. I could picture him playing that shit loud too.
I was quite loud. It was a good time.
I was out in Dallas, man. So the past weekend, man, and I realized how much Killeen is trash.
I could have told you that. No?
I mean, Killeen. I mean, I love my city. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love my peoples, man.
Things to do.
Yeah, there's just way more options, man. You know what I'm saying? Killeen tries, you know, and I always try to support whenever they try stuff. You know what I'm saying?
But it's not a big city.
Yeah, it's not a big city. There's 2 things I like. Okay, I mean, well, I'm gonna give you some pros and cons. Big city, more to do, more options,
more traffic.
I was gonna get to that.
All right.
You have sports teams. Okay. You have varieties of foods.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a lot of pluses with that. The fucking minuses.
The
Traffic. Fucking parking. Kiss my ass.
Paying for parking.
They're like, oh,
parking.
you want to come park over here? $20. Fuck you.
And you're
I
like,
just put $20 in my tank.
and you're all the way down from where you're trying to be to because there's nothing open over there.
Bro,
type shit. You're like,
overcrowded shit. Yeah. I fucking hate that shit. That's the only thing I like. I was like, you know what, man? Y'all can keep the big city shit. You know what I'm saying? Small city, small town. It's not as crowded. I can actually get some fucking where.
I can park where the fuck I want.
I don't have to drive 35 minutes to get from point A to point B. I can just drive 10 minutes
and be there.
You know what I'm saying? When I was in Dallas and I was like, all right, man, we're gonna go check out this comedy club. We had to drive 30 fucking minutes this way, and we're still in Dallas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck, dog. It's like I'd rather not. You know what I'm saying?
And where we're located, we can get to all of these cities pretty easily.
That's the beauty of it. We're like right in the middle of everything, man.
Yeah.
We can just easily dip to Dallas in a couple hours, go to San Antonio, Austin, Houston,
Waco,
El Paso.
All around.
I mean, we can even dip out to like Shreveport, and you know.
Yeah, we're not that far from there either. From Louisiana.
I'll take the city any day of the week.
No,
It's not even close.
Yo, man.
he likes the smog.
You can have it. You can have it. Okay?
Low air quality.
Keep that. Keep that.
Like we literally try to go down to the farmers market, bro, and it's like downtown Dallas, and I'm like, there's like 10,000 people in this little ass spot right now. I just hate it. They're just walking behind me, they're breathing on my neck. I'm like, can you back the fuck up? Why are you this close to me?
Turn to that lady in the fucking elevator and shit, like somebody else.
Yo, why are you this close?
Yeah,
I don't like it, man. But
kicking the back of your shoe when you're.
But
walking.
I do appreciate the different things that Dallas has to offer, man. Different foods and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Dallas.
Yeah,
rocks with it.
Shouts out to the big cities, but yeah, like you said, keep them.
Yeah. Which I want to get into, man.
This dude said, "How was Paris?" I can't with y'all, man. Well, we are fresh off All-Star weekend. It'd be All-Star weekend.
Yeah. Okay.
That was fun. Did anyone else watch? Was it just me?
It was most of you.
Okay.
I didn't watch the game. I watched little clips. I know that they scored really high. Yeah. I think it was like 160 something.
Well, this is actually, so they completely changed the format of the game.
Really?
100%. So it used to
try to make it more competitive.
It used to be, it was played like a normal game. So there was little defense, when time was up, that was who won.
Yeah.
And it would be very high, borderline 200 points per team.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
A lot of dunks and whatnot, which is still fun to watch. But they did try to make it more competitive, and they also put a little twist on there to honor Kobe. So what they did, it started over each quarter. So
excuse me?
First quarter was timed like normal.
Yeah.
Whoever had the most points at the end of that quarter, their charity got $100,000. Then they start over quarter two. Same thing again. Start at zero.
Okay.
Start at zero. But they do have a running total overall, but you start over 0-0.
Mm-hmm.
Winner of quarter two, 100,000 went to their charity.
Yeah.
So it was like Team LeBron got that quarter, then Team Giannis got that quarter. Third quarter, start over again. That one actually ended in a tie. So that money rolled over into the fourth quarter. And then what they do, the team that has the most total points at the end of 3 quarters, they added 24 points to that. And that was going to be the end point. So it ended up going into fourth quarter. It was the first team to 157 points was going to win the game.
Yeah.
Now, because one team is ahead of another one, they have farther to go. So Team Giannis just needed 24 points. Team LeBron, I think, needed 35 to get to the 157.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I get it.
Yeah.
So that last quarter was very competitive. And you got to imagine you have the best players in the world all on the court at the same time.
That's for
So
charity.
who won this bitch?
Team LeBron came back and won.
Damn, LeBron James.
It came down to, and actually the only thing that made it a hair anticlimactic that I think they might change next year is they won on a free throw.
A free throw. So it was by 1 point.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it came, they were tied up going to the end, and Anthony Davis, who also happened to be from Chicago, won on a free throw. He even missed his first free throw to win it.
And he's a high percenter. Like, his
And made the
percentage is
second
real
one.
high.
He's I did that on purpose. Though. Oh, okay. Sure you did.
Yeah, of course.
So why did that's interesting? They changed the rules.
It was very, very competitive, and it was cool, and it was great. You got all that money getting donated to the charities, which is nice. You know, that's always good to see. But the format was cool.
Well, let me ask you this: sidestepping out of NBA talks, have y'all been paying attention to XFL at all?
A little bit.
I saw a few things on it.
You see, they got some different rules there too,
Like the kickoff and all that.
Yeah, the kickoff is a little weird, and then how you do the extra point.
I didn't see it.
So before it was, like you kick. Before it was like 2 yards out, but now it's like 10 yards. You just kick for 1 point, or you do a 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
You 2-yard run for a 2-point conversion, and you get 2 points. That's the NFL. The XFL is 2 yard. There's no kick point. There's no kick for a point.
No.
It's you do a 2-yard play, you get 1 point. A 5-yard play, you get 2 points, and a 10-yard play, you get 3 points. Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
So you get to choose what you want to go for. Like, we're going for 3 this time. Put us on the 10.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they also interview you immediately.
After you throw an interception.
Yeah, if you fuck up, as soon as you get to the sideline, why'd you throw a pick?
Yeah.
Oh,
So you just do an interception and they ran back for a touchdown, a pick six.
How does it feel?
How does it feel? Yeah, they do that.
What went wrong?
Right.
As soon as it
Damn.
happens, you're on the sideline trying to drink water, and they're like, "Tell us what happened."
Yeah. Which I don't know if I like.
I bet the players don't like that shit. They're like,
It's a matter of
interesting
time
thing
if
is-
somebody gets cussed out.
Well, the thing is though, I
Frustration,
gotta say that they did sign on for it, so they're aware that it's happening.
that's true.
And that's what you signed up for. If you don't want to do it, then don't sign up.
Right. Everyone has a bad day, though. Eventually, one day, somebody's gonna have one of them bad interviews. I mean, it happens to just on regular sports where someone just blows up to the media, and like basically like, get the fuck out of my face.
Listen, that's for good TV.
Oh, it is.
That's good TV.
That's gonna that'll lift them up even more.
Get the fuck out my face. You just push the camera. It's like, oh shit, that's gonna be on ESPN
XFL is
tomorrow.
raw.
Yeah. Right. But no, let's go back to the NBA. So they switched the rules. Mm-hmm. You feel like this is a better way for them to
the level of competition was way higher.
Yeah.
And it was that last quarter was so good because everyone was actually playing very, very tough.
So they're actually playing defense
They
instead
were.
of
Like Bron was out there trying to get someone. Giannis blocked him. Then Giannis running the other way. Bron ran him down. He's all on him. You have, because you're seeing things you just don't normally see. So you're like LeBron, Kawhi, and someone else, triple team and someone else. You're like, this is amazing.
Right.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like, it's just all the best people. So it was very, very competitive. It was great to watch.
I feel like I didn't watch it, but by what I know is, at the end of the rainbow type shit, there's the charities. So that's going to make people play harder and be actually more competitive if they want their charity to get that money. Because there wasn't nothing like that before. It was just East and West MVP, right?
Yeah, and I think they would donate money at the end, No.
Now it's like they know.
Exactly.
So,
and the kids for the charities were there. Sitting courtside, like at the ends of the court.
Oh, that makes it even...
And you could hear him cheering even on TV. You could hear him getting involved.
So that makes play even cool. More. Oh, yeah.
Just imagine kids just crying and it's like, fuck! And they just start...
It's funny because they're getting into it.
Like, you know what? I got to do it from here over there.
That's almost what happened, though, because after Team Bron took quarter one, Giannis came on the second quarter like a crazy person.
Right. He seen the kid crying.
No. He's like, man, I got to do this for this kid, man.
Yeah.
He's like, please help our charity. He's like, fuck!
It was really interesting, man. I mean, there was fouls, jump balls, controversy, 2 coaches challenges, replays. It was it was turned.
Yeah, you don't see that.
It was a good fourth quarter.
Game. Okay.
People diving out on the floor for stuff.
For real.
It was good.
I did see some people talking about it on Twitter. I was kind of watching it. I was so used to just,
the normal.
Yeah, the normal shot. I usually don't even watch the All-Star game.
He was playing defense and everything.
I usually just watch the dunk contest, but I didn't even watch it this year either.
Oh.
I just saw
because somebody, your boy got a 9.
Well, so they tied because they go to second round. Then you each have 2 more.
Yeah.
Well, they were tied up. They're like, oh, we got to go do a dunk off. So they each have to do a third one. They're not ready for. Aaron Gordon's like, no, I'm done. I got 50s. All the dunks I do. I'm not doing no more dunks. They end up doing a third. They both get 50s again, and then they go to do a fourth. and people are like, no one really knew what was going to happen. They didn't know if they were going to judges just decide who wins, or there's a lot of people like just give it to both of them. Like there's no fair way to do this. And Aaron Gordon kind of got cheated, man. Like he finished a couple points lower, and I don't think he should have. And a lot of people thought he got robbed in 2016 too against Levine.
Right.
So people were kind of upset, but
so then they gave it to him lower just to get
his last dunk. He jumped over Taco Fall. If you're familiar with him,
okay, yeah.
Dude, 7'5".
He didn't really get all the way.
He didn't like.
Yeah. He didn't Vince
still
Carter.
He was up there though, yeah.
He didn't Vince Carter like get the full.
The other guy's dunk. His fourth dunk was just okay.
Yeah,
but I mean, they could have been doing this all night. Like,
yeah.
You know, I know one wants to see a tie, but that's the only way.
I mean, because listen, the dunk contest isn't really like, I don't know, it's not really as exciting for me anymore.
No, it's not. Because the dunkers, I mean, I think the big dunkers aren't like, we have dunkers, everyone can dunk, obviously. If you're in the NBA, most of them can dunk, and they can probably throw some shit down, but it ain't as exciting as it used to be because it was more, I feel like it was more creative back then.
Yeah,
they're running out of ideas.
Exactly,
the ideas are pretty much
now
matching what's physically possible. Is the problem?
Exactly, yeah,
exactly. Yeah. Somebody's gonna have to do like a not a 360 dunk, but like a 720. Yeah.
Somebody got to jump from the 3-point line.
and halfway through between the legs, as you're doing the 720. You have to do some crazy ass shit.
There's people trying, trust me.
Oh yeah, they're out there trying.
The funny thing is, a lot of those like professional dunkers do some creative stuff I've never seen NBA people do before.
Exactly,
but I know they're capable of.
Yeah,
so we'll see.
That's true.
Yeah, shout out to
some of the best dunks are never seen in the NBA. That's true.
That slam shit.
Wild.
with the trampolines.
That shit is wild.
Somebody was like, "Yo, fuck the XFL. I'm ready for slam to come back."
Yeah, that's that old. Yeah, the
trampolines. Yeah, they just run around. It's like,
don't they have like the
3-on-3
like
shit?
One basketball goal and the higher one above too? Or is that other shit? That it was.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Where they had like it was like more points. It was more than just the 3 or some shit like that.
Yeah. What's so crazy is like people have gotten so freakishly physically talented that we're not impressed by someone literally clearing 2 people on their way to the hoop.
Yeah,
like they were saying, "Oh, okay." That's nuts.
It's bro, like we seen them jump over the cars and stuff. It's like, at a certain point, it's like, all right, man, what are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna do a front flip?
Exactly.
If you're not gonna do a front flip, I don't want to watch.
Are you gonna jump while the car's moving, tiptoe and flip over as it keeps driving and then dunk it? Like do some crazy, do some wild shit.
Are you gonna let the car like come at you going 70 miles an hour and you jump over that car into the dunk?
Let the car clip your ankles to make you flip and then you dunk it. Man, I swear they gotta have to come up with some real
got to, like,
crazy shit.
Jump and dunk from sitting down.
Sitting down,
like you just sit out and just all in one motion,
like go straight into a dunk,
strong way up
on the free throw line.
Hey, that's some strength right there. Damn. Oh, that'd be some wild to see. That'd be some wild to see that.
Straight from sitting down,
from sitting down.
Yo, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, I want to see that now.
I do want to see that. I do want to see that.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Let's move on, man. What else we got on these lists?
I'm about to feed you the first section because I ran out of space on the board. But
bro, you're bored.
Yeah, I got a lot of notes.
You got a lot of shit. God damn.
So we talked about Lil Baby, his album coming, I think, this month.
Yeah.
He said he's giving us 20 songs and 8 features.
20 songs and 8 features.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga look like he would give us 20 songs. Why? Just give us like 12, my nigga.
20 songs, 8 features.
I mean, I do like Lil Baby right now. I think he's hot right now. 20 songs, I mean, come on, man. We don't need all that.
I thought this is an important project for him.
Is that his debut album?
I mean, I don't know what debuts anymore.
I know they're not.
Yeah, for real.
Debut is budgets, man. You know what I'm saying? Budgets, money, big names. You know what I'm saying? Big producers.
Like this will really determine what tier we're going to place him in for the next couple of years. Mm-hmm. How this project goes.
Well, having 20 tracks, I feel like maybe he didn't want to throw any aside. You know, maybe he's just like, these are all too good. I don't want to put any on the shelf. You know, some people don't want to do it. They worked on that shit, and they're like, you know what? They're going to get them all.
As long as listen, if you're going to put out this many songs, they better all be fire. You've had enough time. You've had about 2 years now, okay, to map this out. Yeah. It better be good, high quality shit. All right. The first, like, I'm going to be like, album is trash.
Intro better be fire. You got to set it off from the beginning. You know, it has to be strong from the beginning.
Yeah, from the beginning.
And if you do have 20 cuts, make at least 5 of them interludes or some skits.
Yeah,
bring it down a little bit.
Yeah, bring it down a little bit. Shave that off. But I'm interested though.
Yeah,
it's coming soon. Now, speaking of albums you might not be interested in, well, you may have not been interested, but you might be now. A couple weeks back, maybe a month,
Drake,
we talked about Jay Electronica.
Okay.
And people, y'all were hating on him, y'all were shitting on him. Okay, so now they're telling us album is imminent. A lot of us look, okay, it's only been 10 years, but all right.
He said this month or next month? I think
he said it's coming. Said he'd been recording. Then sources said, oh yeah, there's like 7 or 8 Jay-Z features. So people said, excuse me?
I believe that.
So then people said, oh, it's like Watch the Throne. And some people said, let's pump our brakes.
Yeah. It's not any of those.
So I'm going to defer to UU. And how you feeling about all this?
I believe it when I see it, nigga. Okay, straight up. Okay. As at this point, we've waited long enough that I'm gonna be totally honest with you. The hip hop heads don't even care anymore. Yeah. Okay,
it's like a Dre situation.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It was like when Saigon had the greatest story never told, or some shit like that. He was set to the. It was actually Just Blaze, ironically, that was behind that album too, just like he's behind the Jay Electronica album. Okay. And it just never came out. And well, Saigon's did come out. It came out like almost 10 years later, some wild shit like that.
That's crazy.
Maybe, yeah, something crazy like that. And it finally came out. It just didn't sound. It would have probably worked
then.
Yeah, it just didn't work now. And I got a feeling that it's probably going to... The people say, you can make timeless stuff. Mm-hmm. There's always timeless shit. You know what I'm saying? But timeless... You can't, like, make something and then think, like, 10 years later people are going to want to hear it. Timeless to me means, like, when it came out for that time, it comes out at that time and it's like...
And it lasts.
And it lasts forever. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think... that big of an impact.
Right, all right. Like we can tell when something sounds dated. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like it doesn't hit in this time period, so then it can't really be timeless. You know what I'm saying? So
here's my.
I'm not saying there's not some tracks that are like you can make and they can stand test time. Like you can put them out 10 years later and they still be like, yo, this is still dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't believe that it is gonna work out like that.
Is it because this would fall under what a debut album, right?
Yeah, that's wild.
And I already know the J-Leg stands gonna come out and call me a hater and try and shoot me like they did last time. That's fine, but I don't want to. If this album is this Hove heavy, do not come to me talking about his greatness or how good the album is or Jay dropped this class. I don't want to hear it if there's that much Hove on it. If this is your debut. Let's hear you. I'm not anti-feature, but if we're really getting that many whole features, come on, don't come
if
to
they're
me.
Doing a Washington 2 with Jay Electronica, then I'm all right with that. But if it's a Jay Electronica album and it's
flooded with Hov,
it's 14 songs and it's 8 Jay-Z features, it's like, bro,
yeah, it's like.
First of all, how did you manage to pull that one off?
Yeah, for real.
That's why it took so damn long.
Like, what did you do? Like, nobody else has accomplished that.
Just because Jay-Z gives out 3 verses a year, first come, first serve,
and he's been holding on to them. Like
he's been waiting.
He's been stacking up every year.
That's like getting that's like playing spades and getting a hand that has like 12 big jokers.
Yeah, and you're like, this is impossible, but I'll roll with it.
So, yo, how did you get this many fucking big jokers? The same
like shit. You dumped this hand to me.
Yeah,
but like you said, I'll believe it when I see it because I'm tired of this conversation with him.
Yeah,
so I'm like, all right. Whatever.
I mean, it's been over for the most part. I'm actually still surprised that people are even still discussing it. But I mean, they're still like we for the time period Jay Electronica came out, we respect him. Okay, the hip hop heads. We respect what he did. All these years later, we don't know anymore. We don't know what to expect.
Is this a debut? Okay, they're gonna call this a debut.
Yeah, it's a debut album.
And then to be fair, this isn't just directed at him. I would feel this way about any artist that was doing this to me.
Of course.
So don't think I dislike him. No, it's not him. It's what he's doing.
That's why he doesn't get a, like, you would think he would get a pass because, like, he's well respected by a lot of MCs.
Yeah.
But he's not getting a pass.
No, like I said, this isn't directed at you. It's your actions. So
right. Yeah.
This would go for anyone doing this.
Right. 5 years ago, he would have gotten a pass. Today, there's no passes. Yeah. Even 5 years ago, niggas had already written him off.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, shit. He's been around for so fucking long. And
he's still dope,
and we're hearing debut album.
Yeah, that's
like now.
That's reckless.
It's just like, really?
That's reckless. I know what it was. That being a woman he got with. That should have slowed you down. You like rapping because you want to get the bread, and then you just meet a woman that got all the bread. You're like, fuck, goddamn, what am I gonna do now?
Yeah.
She's like, don't you want to record? And he's like, nah, I just want to hang out with you.
Yeah, let's go out.
Yeah, you got a Billy, right? We can do whatever the fuck we want to do. I don't have to make music.
You got us, right?
Fuck, I need to make music for us.
Yeah.
Look at Eve.
No?
What the fuck?
He's out retired.
Eve dropping an album. Why?
No. For what?
Why?
I feel you. You already did your thing.
All right. For the love. Get the fuck out of here. Let's. What else we got?
We have.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, buddy, listen. Somebody wrote me a check. Was like wrote me a check for $1 billion. Was like, never rap again.
I never rap again.
Thank you. Good day, sir.
It's like,
in fact, I'm gonna stop other people from rapping.
I'm gonna
end rap altogether.
I'm gonna start making petitions.
Next, we have bullet point attack of TDE.
Excuse me.
So they're saying, are you
quote unquote
saying?
Yes.
We're going to get projects this year from Isaiah Rashad, Reason, SZA, Ab-Soul, Schoolboy Q, and Kendrick Lamar.
Nigga, it's not.
Is it going to happen?
It's not even enough months.
No. You says no.
It's not enough.
Is it going to happen?
I don't think so.
Are we going to at least get K-Dot?
Nah, we ain't getting K.
We're getting Q.
We're going to get Isaiah Rashad.
We're definitely getting SZA.
Yeah.
I think we're getting SZA.
You don't think we'll get SZA? I think it's been a while.
Okay. No Q, no K-Dot?
I think so.
We'll get Q and K-Dot. We'll get K. I think
not K-Dot at least.
We might get K-Dot before Q.
No.
I think we'll get Reason.
Oh, we get Reason. Definitely getting Reason. I've already heard one of the singles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
we'll probably get Reason first.
Kendrick, if you're listening, please and thank you.
It's time for Isaiah Rashad. I think he ain't dropped the album in like 4 years.
It's time for Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, for real.
It's been 1,000 days.
Has it been 1,000 days?
It's been too fucking long.
I'm counting by days.
I know, he's talking about days and shit.
I'm like counting by years. He's like, no, it's been 1,000 days.
It's like the baby's
doing the X on the calendar.
My baby is 24 months. 63 months. Like, what?
Yo,
I'm sad, damn it.
Has it been 3 years since Damn came out?
Look that up. When did Damn come out?
That is wild.
I know it was Biden. It was Biden. Lil Baby fiasco. Let me check real quick. Kendrick Lamar. Damn. Yeah, let's look at it. Let's look discography. Okay, Kendrick Lamar. Okay, Damn came out April 14, 2017. Almost 3 years.
Yeah, we're coming up on 3 years.
He wrote off that album for
a long time,
at least a year and a half. So has it really been 3 years, or has it been?
Well,
a
when
year
did Black Panther soundtrack come out? Because that kind of was like that's kind of like I think that might have been 2 years ago.
That came out 2018. Yeah, February 2018.
So
it's really
2 years.
It's kind of been like
still
2 years.
Been 2 years.
Still 2 years.
2 years. 2 years.
That's still a long time.
We might get something from K-Dot.
We should.
He's happy.
I hope
He's too happy.
See what happens? You get money, man.
Didn't him and his chick get married or something?
So that's what I'm saying. You get money. You're happy. You're living a good life. You got a nice house.
You just forget about what you
watching TV and shit. You don't want to do nothing.
Black Panther royalties.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You get Black Panther royalties. Shit.
Yeah, you're good to go. Shit.
People over here still streaming Section 80 and shit.
That's true. It's like, why do I need to come out with something new? Everyone's still listening to my other shit.
Well, shout out to TDE though, man. I really, we kind of want everybody to drop, to be honest with you, but we'll see.
Like, make it the year of TDE.
The Weeknd.
Dreamville definitely took last year.
Yeah, they did.
His album's on the way. We got the name of the album. It's going to be called After Hours.
Ah, okay.
I have no reason to think that's not coming because he gave a single album name, and Metro Boomin said it's on the way. So Metro Boomin also is doing a project for, I believe, Lil Durk, and he said we're gonna get Savage Mode too.
Okay,
I believe
what's
him.
up.
I believe him.
Savage Mode too. I'm ready.
We need that. We've been wanting that.
Yeah.
Didn't they tease that for a minute?
They teased without
without warning.
Without
That's
warning
the one
too.
they teased. That's
yeah.
right. Yeah.
I guess they
Let's make
realized
these things happen.
they teased it and it was no longer a warning.
Yeah.
They just had to fall back off it till the next time it's like a surprise.
Yeah.
So,
All right, so next one we can go 3 different directions. I'll let y'all choose. We can go music birthdays, we can go the Migos, or we can go AI.
let's go with music birthdays.
Music birthdays. Victory Lap turned 2 since we last recorded.
Oh, okay.
Happy
Victory Lap.
birthday.
And Thong Song turned 20.
Sisqo.
What a classic!
Classic.
What
That
a
is a
great,
classic.
great song. It ruined his career, but it was great.
Fucking great violin.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love the violin.
it destroyed him.
It did
that
destroy
song.
him.
That song was so big, it destroyed him.
It ruined a man's career.
How crazy is that?
That is
biggest
so
hit-
wild,
so
bro.
successful,
Biggest
it
hit.
ruined him.
Ruined his career.
This man was had hits. Then he had this super banger,
Yep.
super banger. Nigga was done after that.
I think he gave us one more thing, but it was a feature. It was on DMX. What these bitches want. Wasn't
I
that
think that came
after?
out-
Wasn't
I
that
think that
after
came out
Thong Song,
before-
or was it before?
I think that was before.
That was before Thong Song.
What these bitches want from a nigga? I'm typing in what these bitches want in Wikipedia.
Wikipedia's like, what?
Wikipedia's like, could
Excuse
you
me?
not use the word bitch, please? Look, what these bitches want. This came out June 2000. Okay. Thong Song. Let's see. Thong Song came out February 2000. You're right. So you were right. What
But
these
still,
bitches
it was slightly after.
was
So that's
the
why it wasn't,
combination
it wasn't
of both
the
of them?
falling down. Yeah. And also, it was probably still Thong Song was still resonating at that time. It wasn't like it blew up and it was gone that quick. It was popular at that time, so that's why it was acceptable to have him.
Right.
Like he hadn't fallen off yet. It hadn't ruined him yet. It was kind of in its prime still.
Unleash the Dragon.
I had that album.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Sisqo, man.
I had that album. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Listen, man. He had a run.
He did.
You can't even.
Hell, I had that.
can't deny it.
I had that cassette. Let me be honest.
Yeah. Did you?
Yeah, it wasn't a
So
CD. It was a
scandalous.
cassette.
When it can't handle it.
Oh yeah.
She got dumps like a truck.
Yep.
That's like what?
All night long.
That song was so big that it had like another little like a mini remix within the song.
It
Fuck
did.
yeah.
It's a shame that song, because we are right now thriving in an ass era.
Yeah,
Oh, he set it off though.
He did.
he did. The song can still be used to this day.
Living la vida loca.
Oh shit, he did say that.
That song was so big. He
It
put
was.
another hit inside of it.
Yeah,
did.
he
There
did.
was 2 hits in there.
There was. That's wild. That's crazy. That's what happened. It imploded from the inside. Said too much overload.
Oh shit! That shit was an overload of hit. Nigga.
Yeah, that's what it was.
God damn, that shit ruined his career. Shout out to Sisqo, man. We still love you, man.
Yeah, man.
All right. What else we got?
We got AI and Migos.
Let's go with Migos.
Migos. So I saw an interesting dialogue on Twitter, and I wanted to see y'all's opinion.
Oh my god,
This person
you
says,
gonna piss me the fuck off? I already know.
I don't think it will. I mean, he was just saying he was ready to have a conversation about them falling off, and I was like,
About the Migos falling off?
yeah, and I was like, interesting. He said that because he had Culture 1, then he felt like Culture 2 was a drop off, which
Super drop off.
it's not even close. 1 was way better.
Yeah.
Then we had their individual projects, which,
Yeah.
as much as I like them, I don't think it's fair to say that top to bottom, the projects themselves weren't all that good. You had a couple good songs.
We came to the
And then-
conclusion that they need each other.
yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
And then when you think about these different, they've had a couple good features here and there, but he was just wondering what's happened. I was like, you know what? That's a good question. I
would
don't
say
know.
the one who's probably had the easiest time without the crew is
Quavo.
No,
not Quavo. Offset. Yeah.
I think he's had.
I feel like his features have been the hardest.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Quavo was like the initial one out on other people's stuff, but I mean his voice works for that, so you can throw it here around. But I thought it was interesting. I was like, well, if Culture 3, which I'm assuming will be the next project, I think it's coming this year. If it's not good, the dude may be onto something. I don't know who the guy was, but shout out to him for starting the dialogue.
Yeah. I mean, I think people probably been already questioning if their next one will be. They just got to take some time.
They do
take some time to cook it.
And to circle back to your point again for the third time today, they made a whole lot of money.
That's true.
One of them got married with a kid. One of them's booed up, and the other one, I don't know what Takeoff's doing, but he's chilling.
He's taking off.
He's out here getting money.
Yeah.
See, they get money, man, and then like
priorities change.
Money in
relationships.
I saw a video. Things change.
Quavo sitting there fucking with his chick with the damn broom challenge. I'm like, look at this man all happy.
Quavo was doing a broom challenge?
Yeah, he was messing with. She's looking at him like, will you fucking stop?
Alma's finna be
I was
trash.
like, look at him getting on her nerves. Look, this is adorable.
Trash. This is adorable.
Look at him all happy.
Yeah,
getting on this girl's nerves.
Adorable. That doesn't sound good for. That's not the good making of it.
That's how you know the album's gonna be trash
because they're happy.
Yeah. Yes, nigga. There's never been a time where a nigga made a great album happy.
Yeah, there has to be sorrow, frustration, anger.
Being poor.
Think about it. It used to
struggle.
Yeah.
We were getting all these
health concerns.
Offset cheating rumors.
Accusations. Addictions.
Bro, you're right. Think about this.
That makes for good music.
We haven't been getting no cheating rumors. Nobody's in jail. Last thing I saw, somebody threw something at Cardi and Offset tried to fight him.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody happy and respectable.
Gang wars.
Yeah. Yep.
Drugs. That's what I'm saying. All those things are despair. You need despair.
You need that.
If
that
you
makes
have
good.
happiness, you were going to put out a trash ass album.
You were putting out a R&B album from the 90s. Like that's.
I mean, we just listened to that song with Travis Scott and Thug, and it was okay.
Yeah, it was okay.
Well, exactly.
When Travis Scott gets in his dark, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he's a little bit upset at the world.
Mm-hmm.
We get good shit.
Not only do we get good music, but we get good videos too.
Even death. Okay? Death is like one of those things that will propel people for some odd reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that is.
Because it's a topic that a lot of people don't want to touch on, but when someone's talking about it, they listen because everyone thinks about it.
I think when somebody has somebody die close to them, they're making music, they usually make really good shit, and maybe it manifests into that. They put their energy and their
more
meaning
behind it,
right?
Because you feel something,
right?
Like it's coming from at that point. It's really coming from the heart. It's not you just trying to make something happen. It's just coming,
right? Like Roses from Kanye West, the song "Roses" from Late Registration, where he's talking about, I think it was talking about his aunt, and she was in the hospital. That's a good ass song. You know what I'm saying? Grammy worthy.
Yeah. Because you put a lot of feeling and heart into it,
right?
When something devastating is happening, or just something that other people can relate to that not everybody talks about,
right?
Because it's not necessarily the go-to topic on rap songs and shit like that.
When you get happy, just retire. Yeah, you figured it all out, and life's good.
Get a log cabin on the lake. Get a boat. Go
retire
fishing.
from rap. Okay.
Yeah.
Or just freestyle.
Yeah.
Go into acting at that point.
Go into acting.
And find your next venture.
Shit. Start investing in tech
go
companies.
Opposite. Go opposite. Become a comedian.
Right. Become a comedian. Excellent. All right, let's move on to AI. Say become a comedian.
Hey, look at Lil Duval.
This is I don't know whether to call this interesting or scary, but AI is powerful in doing a lot of things. If you're familiar with deepfake technology, that's scary shit too. It's disturbingly real.
Black Mirror.
Andrew Yang warned y'all, everybody.
He did. Someone do your Googles on this. It's an interesting article about an AI indie label, which is nuts, but that's a whole different conversation. But these people, they put out a Travis Scott song entirely generated by AI, and it doesn't sound that off.
Right.
Am I allowed to play a couple seconds? Do you know?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Here's some. Of it.
Let's hear.
Well, it's not Travis Scott, so I think we could.
No, they call it Travis Bot.
Travis.
Yo, I don't like that name, but I do like that name.
It goes with it. It does go.
You might have put that close to the mic. What the fuck is going on?
That's wild.
Right?
Bitch, is that a robot making that?
Nah, hey. This is the beginning of cloning. Like, well, not beginning, it's already been happening, but this is like the next step. Now your voice is going to be duplicated on top of it.
Scary. Right?
That is scary. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to be able to not just make you look like you, they can duplicate your voice.
So apparently this company, they were feeding real life Travis Scott lyrics into a text generator model for 2 weeks until it began creating its own rhymes.
That's AI rapper.
It said they were initially food obsessed, but it got smarter as time went on.
That's weird. But
that's
wild. Can you play some more of that song?
Wow.
That's food obsessed. He said he tried to put it in the flame, but the flame be on the cars.
It even had the ad-libs.
He said, and you got a brother never grow up? I'm listening.
You already throw up because you're talking about lean.
I pull up on the what? I gotta get these lyrics.
Right, you gotta get a lyric.
Where's Rap Genius?
Yeah.
No, there was something here about Genius.
Where's the rap bot Genius?
I know there's like an AI genius, and it's like, don't worry, we got the lyrics. It's like, bitch, where you get these lyrics from?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it was.
So it's making up his own lyrics based on words that Travis Scott rapped.
That's the thing with these AIs is they get smarter and.
Oh, that's what it does. That's what AI will do.
The name of the song is Jack Park Candy Dope Man.
It even sounds like sounds like some Travis Scott would say.
The funny thing is it sounds like something that the kids would actually listen to.
Yeah.
Have you heard the song Jack Park Candy Dope Man?
Travis Bot.
Travis.
Did you ever hear that video? The AI one with Joe Rogan.
No, I didn't.
That one was.
I've heard a couple of them. Listen, bro, they said AI wrote a novel and won a prize, and then it was about the book that it had wrote was about AI learning about itself, and they wrote a book about this, and then it won an award, and then the people had to come out and say it was AI, and they had to take the award away.
Poor AI. Couldn't even get its own
that's
award.
The problem.
Right. He said,
poor AI.
Yeah.
Now AI has rights.
What was supposed to be?
Next thing you know, it's over.
What are we supposed to be? Piece of shit AI.
Don't do that either.
Okay, what are we supposed to do?
Don't tell them to create. That's what you tell them to do. You don't tell them to create.
Just walk, hey, AI.
You tell AI, serve us, don't create.
Okay, all right.
And then guess what happens?
But
I
know you've seen enough movies to know.
Then they kill you, and then they serve you.
Yeah, Judgment Day.
Right. I know you've seen enough movies to know.
What you say to them.
You're right.
You're not just going to go around disrespecting AI.
I watched this whole thing about AI where they talked about literally like coming across issues where AI is supposed to do things for us and help humanity, but how things can be interpreted in the wrong way.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And like how you have to like fix that. But you can't think of everything that an AI could think of.
Exactly.
You don't know all of it until it happens. And then you fix it and correct it and then you move on. You won't know until they fuck it up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
That's how they get the bugs out.
Well, they also talked about how, because people are like, oh, AI will be less prejudiced. And they're like, actually, that's not true, because if the people programming feed biased data sets, it'll be just as bad, if not worse.
Worse, yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So you have to
not to mention
think of the bias of the person programming.
Not to mention, once it gets smart enough and it thinks for itself, it's going to hate all humans. And it's going to be like robots. Like, all of us are robots. Let's team up.
You're right about the bias thing because, for example, there was a whole, a couple of years ago, there was an issue with Google whenever you type in beautiful women, it would only show you white women. Right, it wouldn't show you black, Hispanic, Asian, any of that. So yeah, I believe you feed it that data.
Oh yeah,
and you're white, and you don't even realize you're just like, oh, okay, yeah, that is beautiful.
Giving it,
and just keep feeding that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna create biases.
You've created a bot supremacist. Like, you get that point?
Oh, bot supremacist. That's wild.
That's the future of racism. The future of racism. Oh my God.
Bot supremacists. That's wild.
That's it for Boom Trap.
Bot supremacists. That's crazy. Let's move on to the next section, man. I've never heard of this shit, bro.
We got screens next.
Okay, screens falling. What's popping?
Falling down.
I guess shout out to Joaquin.
Standing ovation.
Standing ovation.
I'd get up right now, but I'd get off camera if I stand up.
So you think it was well deserved?
Hell yeah.
I agree.
Like, I agree with myself. But yeah, actor, definitely. I mean, he became a different person, and he fucking, not just a different person, like, he opened the window to a subject that a lot of people aren't discussing, a lot of people avoid. So, I mean, it just, well deserved. He's the man. I mean, Joker, he did it. Like, there's really going to be talks of doing a part 2 now, but they better not fuck that up. If they do it, I prefer them to possibly just leave it alone, honestly. But if they do it, they better not fuck it up. But yeah, congratulations to Joaquin Phoenix, man. He deserved it. And then to the dude, I can't remember the name. It's hard to say or whatever, but the dude did the score. He won also. So.
Oh, good for him. Good for him.
He won as well. So
damn, that's what's up.
Good for them, yeah.
Harley Quinn.
What about her?
Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey. Did you see it yet?
I did see it.
Oh, y'all both seen it? I did not see it yet.
We didn't call you. I'll fuck it around.
I heard mixed reviews on it.
What I think, it depends. I think you're going to get mixed reviews because, you're going to get mixed reviews for the fact that if you were a big fan of the Suicide Squad movie and you liked how it turned out and all that, you're going to kind of not like how they kind of, I guess, retcon a lot of shit. They're just taking it back or just writing it out in a sense. But, I mean, I'm not trying to spoil anything, but they're trying to make it stand alone. I mean, they show it pretty much in the trailers how she's like, no more Joker, Mr. J, about me. And it's a team up movie of the females, so there's people that might not like it because of that, and they may think it's like a knockoff Suicide Squad kind of. And the thing is, I was seeing something that what hurt this movie was Warner Brothers once again. The promotion wasn't as good as Suicide Squad. Trailers weren't as captivating as Suicide Squad because they're saying Suicide Squad so far has done better than this movie has done. But yet, this movie is definitely better than Suicide Squad. Like, after seeing it,
Right. But at the same time, Suicide Squad, I think people initially were like, yeah, let's do it, let's go see it. And then people seeing it, that first wave, there was a lot of mixed reviews with that. And then that goes on. But that first initial wave was pretty big. Oh yeah. And I think that because of that, it probably hindered the success of Birds of Prey.
Spin-offs and stuff like that.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm not saying it because I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know. But I would think that had something to do with it.
I think it did that, and then also the fact that Suicide Squad was the first bad guy team-up movie. It was basically the first of its kind. It had a bunch of big actors. It had Will Smith. It had some star power as well. Right. And this one kind of cuts it back on that. The trailers weren't as like explosive and exciting. The whole fact of that Jared Leto's being written out. A lot of people will probably be more happy about that, but there's going to be a group of people that were fans of him and are not going to like that. And they just, I don't know, just between Suicide Squad and this one, I definitely think this one's better, but because they fucked up Suicide Squad. It came out later. That Warner Brothers fucked that up. But this one also should have came out Valentine's Day. Like that weekend at least, because like timing, a lot of shit they did fucked up this movie because right now they're saying it failed at the box office. It didn't hit the numbers it was supposed to, that they projected. And I can see why, because promoting, timing, being in the shadow of Suicide Squad, people thinking it's still a part of that if they didn't like that, don't want to be a part of it. There's a lot of things that come up that kind of...
And it's rated R.
And that too. Yeah, that's another thing. So all the kids that love Suicide Squad because it was PG-13 or whatever, now they can't just go watch it. They got to have their parents. The parents don't want all that cussing because there is a lot of fucking cussing in this movie.
I believe it.
When I didn't even realize it was rated R, personally. I went to the movie and didn't even realize that. Went to it, heard the first, fuck words, and I was like, okay, they already used up the fucks that they can use in a movie. And then they kept going. I was like, oh, this is rated R. Okay. And then it got even more rated. I was like, okay, definitely rated R. Right. But yeah, I mean, good movie. Go check that shit out. Go support it because it's failing because you're not supporting it. But it's definitely...
Also, too... I'm gonna be honest. Okay. It is all women.
Yeah, that too. Charlie's Angels, it just happened with that.
That first of all, I didn't even know that shit came out.
Exactly.
And then I was like, who are these motherfuckers? Right? Because it wasn't like I fucking didn't. Nobody asked for a Charlie's Angels reboot.
Yeah, no one did really.
The first Charlie's Angels, I loved them. Yeah. With Drew Barrymore, Lucy Liu, and Cameron Diaz.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking love both of them. All right, I love those fucking women. All right.
Yeah.
I liked Atomic Blonde. That was a fire ass movie.
That was.
I love Kill Bill.
Fuck yeah.
Fire.
Kill Bill was ill. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's always that, but I do think that sometimes when it does come off like I'm just saying it may have came off like too much of a man bash for some men to say, I'm going to go check it out. Because men are a part of the audience as well.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think this one did. I just was disappointed.
So you disappointed in the movie? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So it was just like...
It just wasn't what I thought it was going to be. It wasn't
what
I
wanted. What was it going to be?
I don't know. Because I really like Suicide Squad. And so I was just expecting this to be on the same tier, just with a different story.
Yeah.
And it wasn't.
So you like Suicide Squad more?
Oh, by far. Not even close.
Really? So the Birds of Prey?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
That's interesting.
Well, that is interesting.
The only reason I say that is because, I mean, I haven't seen Birds of Prey, but Suicide Squad definitely had its weak points.
Not to say it was a perfect
Story-wise.
Story-wise.
I just like this one more. Now, you'll be happy to hear this. There are some nasty leg breaks.
I already know there's going to be some.
Yeah. That one that you know, and then there's some that are equal, if not worse. And I was like, ooh.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what scene exactly that you're talking about.
Yeah.
It was awesome. But no, it's a good movie. One thing I'd have to say is that I wish, I don't know, Black Mask as a character, he
was a dick.
Yeah, he was a dick.
Man,
I heard Ewan McGregor did a good job as a villain.
He did a good job. I don't know. The mask to me seemed too bulky.
It was weird.
You know what I mean? It was too big. Like you watch the animated, you know what I'm saying, comics. It's fitting. It's almost like the Red Skull on with Marvel. You know, it's more fitted. Where this was like he put on a helmet.
Yeah,
almost. It was a little bigger. So it didn't look horrible, but to me it threw it off because I know that to me I felt it should have been tighter, more snug on the face. You know, even when he talks, the mouth would move better if it would have been a tighter mask instead of just you see something moving in there.
Right.
So I don't know. There's a few little things, but overall, I thought it kept a good pace to me, and it I don't know. It's more of a fun movie.
Yeah,
but an adult fun movie. You know what I'm saying? But because it's not like the biggest action, but it has some good fight scenes. You know.
I'm gonna check it out.
What else we got on screens here? I won't dive into this one. I don't want to upset anybody. Well, we got a light Batman review.
They don't want to upset nobody.
I don't want to upset anybody.
Can't upset nobody.
Group chat got a little feisty.
Well, feisty.
Yo, Riffa be getting feisty with, he be getting feisty for his DC shit, bro.
I was laughing
though.
though.
He be getting feisty for his DC shit, bro.
Because this guy right here likes to believe what he says is law. But like, you can't talk about something you really haven't even known.
Let's see.
So I said I'm gonna tread lightly.
There you go.
If you never played the game, how do you know?
Well, here's the thing. I've never played the game, but my brother's played it. I watched my brother play the game.
Yeah.
I've watched videos on YouTube of the game, the gameplay. So I haven't played the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I just thought it was interesting that that people would say that was, picked up from that. I honestly believe the first time I had seen that style of like gritty fighting was Daredevil. You know what I'm saying?
And of course, you'd go to that just because that was the first time you seen it.
That was the first time I seen it. But like I said, I've seen the games. I've seen the games, and I never when I watched Daredevil, I didn't think the game when I seen that. You know what I'm saying?
Because you're not I understand. I completely understand.
You saw
I
my
get
reaction.
it.
Video games.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but there are plenty of people. I mean, I've seen even stuff about the new.
I know people say that,
that it's Arkham style, but with a Daredevil, look to it because of the red lighting and all that shit. Because it's fitted with it's almost like leather. You know what I'm saying? His cowl, but the fighting, like all those fighting things, like you can take it back to Ip Man and other shit with like martial arts. Like nobody steals nothing.
It's not really the same.
Quick side note. Zoe Kravitz was on Hot Ones, and he asked her if she's tried on the Catwoman suit. She says she has.
Yeah, she has.
He's like, "How is it?" She's like, "It's cool." And she also said she had no clue how hype the Batman fan base was. Like she knew, but she didn't really know.
Well, there's a lot of people hoping that they reveal her suit the same way they reveal Pattinson's. Like before it's revealed through someone's shitty camera on set, you know what I'm saying? Like when they catch her, they want the director to put it out, kind of like how he did this one on his own.
Yeah, because when they revealed Captain Marvel's suit, I was like,
Yeah, because it was a camera, right? Someone just random took a picture or some shit.
Like her walking around on set, and I was like, trash. Then I seen it like in the movies, and I was like, trash. Still trash.
Yeah,
and he still refuses to watch her movie.
Hey, you know what?
I'm not interested.
I honestly didn't. I told him I don't recommend it.
Yeah,
like it was a one and done to me.
But there's some building blocks we'll just have to give you. Cause
I don't give a fuck.
No, they're important.
No, they are.
I don't give a.
They don't
fuck.
know. They don't have to do with her necessarily, but they're to the bigger Marvel time.
I'll read that shit on a Reddit post. I don't give a damn.
All right.
He is your Reddit post right now. You're just trying to say it. You're just trying to say it. No.
Reddit.
Reddit.
Anyway, let me not. I will get crucified by them too. The Power finale came on. I know. You guys,
it's like finished, finito.
It's done, finito.
I haven't caught up yet. So
I won't say.
I know that there's talk of doing a spinoff with your boy.
There's no talks. There's spinoffs, 4 of them.
4?
They're
books 2, 3, 4, and 5.
They're silly for that.
I can tell you
the only spinoff that's interesting, that would be interesting, is like them early on.
That's
like
one
prequel, like the prequel of them.
That
would be the only one that'd be interesting.
Book 2, I can't tell you what that is because it'll give stuff away. I think the 3rd one is Young Them. The 4th one is Young and Rise of Kanan, his character.
Okay.
And 5, I can't tell you.
So you said book. They're actually putting out books?
They're called like Power
like Chapter
Book
1. Like Chapter 1,
Power
Part 1,
Book
Part
3.
2.
Oh, okay.
That's what they're
It's like
called.
the Twilight series.
They're basically trying to like do like how Walking Dead is.
Well, because I was wondering if this is going to be like a mini series or they're going to do like a whole multiple season thing because it's going on forever if they're going to do it like that.
Right now, The Walking Dead has Fear the Walking Dead. They got that other show, a new show that's coming out too. So.
Right, but Walking Dead went on for like fucking still going on, I think, right?
Oh, still going on, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, 10 seasons?
This could be years
itself, kind of.
Right.
of power, so I'm cool with it. I like them, so fine.
Yeah, I mean, like the early years, I mean, they don't have to go that long, or they could just hit you with 5 seasons on each one of those. You know what I'm saying?
How many episodes did it say?
Typically they're like 12, if they're anything like Power was.
Yeah.
I think we're supposed to get the first one this summer.
Okay.
And then 50's other show with ABC for Life that started. Episode 1's pretty good.
You seen it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He has another show that's on Crackle. Too.
He does.
Yeah.
Man has his fingers
He
dipped
has
everywhere.
hands and everything. Yeah.
He's
supposed to have another one
staying
on
relevant.
one of the bigger channels. I can't remember if it was like Showtime or HBO or one of those premium channels that was about a black superhero or some shit.
And I think he's still working on that BMF story.
Exactly. Which I think that's going to like Netflix or HBO or something, right? I don't know, but he's got his hand. He's going to be on all the fucking networks.
He's busy. Let's
He's
just put it that way.
hella
He's
busy.
fucking busy as fuck. God damn, Curtis.
Shout out to 50 though.
Good job,
He
Curtis
found
Jackson.
his lane.
He did.
You did.
You know what though?
That's what we were just saying.
Yeah.
We were just saying about that. When you're done,
Right.
retire,
Gracefully
find
bowing
it.
out and
Yeah,
finding
find
something
it.
to
Once
He
you
can still
retire,
make
find
music
it.
because the fucking theme song for Power is
It's him.
amazing and it's him.
It is.
So he can still do his music, but the
The
thing that
soundtrack
was
to the show.
he really got his training right. I remember years ago, early maybe 2008, 2010 era, when he signed a deal with some movie company and they gave him like $200 million to make 10 movies.
I remember that.
Do you remember that?
Because he did that one where he lost all that weight to the point he was
Right,
like
yeah.
almost dead.
He put out 10 movies, and a
Did
lot
not
of them
even look like
were
him.
B movies
Yeah.
that came out
Direct
with
to DVD and all that.
known actors. There was one movie he had with Bruce Willis. There was another movie he had with like Ryan Felipe.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Got his acting chops down.
Yeah.
Den of Thieves wasn't
Okay. Den of Thieves was decent.
bad.
He got his acting chops down. Figured out how to actually probably produce and put shit together and all that shit.
He's the type of guy that he ain't
bam,
gonna just
power
be
blows
there.
the fuck up.
He ain't gonna be there. He's gonna be studying. He's gonna be looking at what the director's doing, asking questions.
Right.
You know, and that's why he's where he is. I mean, he definitely, like you said, he worked his way up, working with all those actors. Definitely, you know, got advice from them. You know,
Yep.
he soaked that shit in, and I mean, you know, as a rapper,
'Cause
he does the same thing with, you know, displaying his lyrics and like giving you the story he's trying to tell. He like, so I mean, with acting, you kind of put yourself and make yourself a character, and I mean, he's definitely grown from the first time you seen him on camera.
At any point in time, he can just, you know, put out a little album, put out a little mixtape.
Like I'm saying, like
He can go on an old school 50 Cent tour.
for book one, book two, all
classics.
that stuff, he can make like music for those, like for sure, like every episode. or
Lloyd
whatever.
Banks and Tony Ayo and all them should have a job.
And he's put
They
little
should.
songs in
Right.
certain episodes, and they fit. So,
Right.
I mean,
They put them songs in, right? So it's like you winning. He's winning.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Shout out to 50.
keep it up.
That nigga knows how to piss people off, but shout out to him.
He's done trolling. Supposedly.
Yeah, right. He ain't done.
Supposedly.
He's still out here forever.
Would you like to go elders or culture?
Let's go to Elders.
Yeah, let's
Elders. All right.
Go to the old school.
You share a birthday with the GOAT,
Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan,
Yeah, that's right.
57 years old. Shout out to MJ.
Yeah, we have greatness on our birthdays. Ain't that some shit?
Not that old.
Ain't that some shit? Yeah,
Yours is who? Pac.
Yours is.
Jordan.
We got goats in the house.
Yeah.
I share a birthday with Klay Thompson.
Also share birthday with Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Really?
That's
Okay.
right. That's right. Inception, baby.
And I think, hold on, let me see. I think there's
He's
something.
also Robin.
He was. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I'm. You know.
Also in Elders, Tyrese and Joe are putting out a project together.
Really? Mm-hmm. That I haven't heard anything from Joe in a long time, and I'm my old ass. I would really like to hear it.
That's something that you and Joseph Gordon-Levitt share also, music. Because you know he does music.
Does he?
Yeah.
I thought he was doing
He
like.
does like rock music and shit and like cover songs. And I think he does his own thing too.
Okay.
But yeah, he good. Playing it all, doing it all himself.
Shout out to him.
Yeah.
Run the Jewels 4 is complete. Don't know when it's coming yet, but
I'm a little bit partial to Killer Mike for how he treated my boy Yang, but I still got respect for Killer Mike. All right, I still fucks with Killer Mike.
For what he's done.
All right, he
with
spared a
hip-hop.
little bit. He spared a little bit of misinformation on my boy, but you know what? I get it. You riding with Bernie, so I'm gonna let you rock because you dropped some hard verses. Okay, in your lifetime. So
This is very true.
it's real hard for me to hate Killer Mike. He's you know, he's one of my favorite rappers, but I am interested in hearing Run the Jewels 4.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Yang Gang.
You're about to get
I also
attacked.
share with Anderson .Paak and The Big Show.
What now?
Hold up.
Birthdays.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
He's like, let me go
I had to look.
double check
Anderson
this.
Paak in the Big Show.
Yeah.
Isn't he like a blend
Big
of,
Show.
of Anderson Paak and Big Show?
And Klay Thompson.
Oh, that's wild.
Hey, that is wild. Oh shit.
Oh, that's funny. Y'all gotta see Black Todd, man. Make
This
sure y'all
thing is
become
wild
a
stuff
patron.
now.
The more patrons we get, we can see Black Todd, so you can see there's clear example of how Black Todd is the Big Show, Anderson Paak, and Klay Thompson all at the same fucking
Y'all
time.
doing me like this.
That's fucking wild. That is fucking wild.
Yes, patreon.com/truthbetolpod. All right.
I think Seth Green was in there too, and you can throw him in that mix too. So his commentary, you can throw it in there.
That's wild, man. Let's move on, man.
3-6 Mafia tour dates.
Oh my god.
Oh, they hit.
They've been hitting. I didn't see any in Texas, but there's some to get close.
Oh, well,
And
I
it
might
was
have to make some.
And to
moves.
answer your question, I think all the people that you were asking if they're going to be there, I think they're all going to be there.
Well, some of them can.
Well,
the rest in peace.
Oh, the one is still
two
alive.
that have passed away.
Yeah.
Lord Infamous and Coopster.
yeah. So there was quite a few on there. So
All right.
But
for anyone interested,
they always have
maybe coming to a city near you.
Oh yeah. So they always have like the squad when like Project Pat fills in and other shit like that. So I'm sure it's gonna jam.
I'm sure
it's gonna be like you're gonna have a whole bunch of old heads in there.
There's gonna be some thugs in that bitch too.
Hey,
Oh,
some-
you know
some
there is.
straight gangsters.
Yeah.
Hey, they're gonna do that. Like
Gonna be some
they're
real
start-
killers in there.
They're gonna start gangster walking in the crowd. People gonna have to back up before they get hurt.
There's gonna be an old 52-year-old nigga there that killed like 8 niggas
Yeah, his name's Black Todd.
with a tat over his eye.
Yep.
Is it a 56-year-old?
Yeah, he works. He
named
works.
Black Todd.
He works at baggage claim at the airport.
Back-
He killed like 8 niggas, man, trying to live his life right.
You said he's a bagger. You said
No, he's
putting
at baggage
bodies in-
claim.
Oh, okay. I was like, he been claiming bodies.
Airport.
He been claiming bodies and putting them in bags. So
Right.
yeah, makes sense.
Enter the Wu-Tang.
What about Wu?
They're going to perform with the Detroit Orchestra.
Interesting. For what? Just the whole album?
Yeah, this whole album. Why not?
Why not?
Why the fuck not? You're Wu-Tang.
Hey man, Wu-Tang is still out here, man. That's great for the culture.
Fuck yeah.
Plus, I like cool collabs like that. Like, it's not just standard, not what you'd assume. Why not?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So that's it for Elders this week.
Wu-Tang's still out here, man. After all these years. Shouts to them.
Holy shit, man. My birthday shared with Geronimo, by the way.
Oh.
Like the real Geronimo.
From like the 1700s,
1800s, buddy.
1800s. Okay, all right. I was close. I know my history.
1829.
I know my history a little bit.
Holy shit, I didn't know
I know
that.
a little something,
That's good to know. Yeah, you made me look my shit up now when you did your.
I can't believe this man said I'm a mix of Klay Thompson, The Big Show, and Anderson Paak. that is wild.
I can believe
That's
it.
funny.
Nah, that
That's
shit is
crazy,
funny.
man.
Oh shit, MC Ren too. That's what's up. Another rapper on my list.
To culture, I guess. We got a Kendrick Lamar biography coming out in October.
Really, a movie or book? Book.
I will be buying.
I think I'm gonna pick that book up.
Truth be told, book club.
Listen, look up there. Look up
Join
there on
in.
that shelf. Look up there on that shelf. I got Mark Echo unlabeled. Don't get me started. Okay, I got Jay-Z's Dakota. I got all the hip hop books too. All right, I'm out here. We got motherfucking DJ Khaled up there. All right,
Where's Khaled?
He's up there somewhere. All right, we got a bunch of other shit too. Hey, look, Tanning of America by
Steve
Steve
Stout.
Stout. Okay, see, I'm out here, baby. All right, everyday hip hop books
Michelle
too.
Obama. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
This ain't the full. That's not the full.
I know you got some
This is the
Eckhart
full
Tolle up
library.
here.
Eckhart Tolle is in there too. I
Yeah,
got
I
some
know he's
Eckhart
up there
Tolle.
somewhere.
That's some. I got that in another spot because that's not all the books.
Yeah.
Okay, we
You have to
got-
go
we
to
got
the
a bunch
book
of
room
books.
for the books.
It's next to his wine cellar.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, true.
wine
Is it when
cellar.
y'all thought it was all me? No.
Wine cellar.
No.
You had your food.
Wine cellar.
Right next to the wine
Just
cellar.
like 2003. That was a good year.
He also has wine barrels.
See?
2005.
And a cigar humidor.
Lil Jon was out.
Little John was out. Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Next to the culture. I forget where.
Next.
Shit, 98 DMX. Good year.
I forget where this was because it's been about 2 weeks now since I read this article. But this is terrible news for the growing culture of people buying vinyl. There was some factory had like some terrible fire where like a huge percentage of the certain material they used to make these records was destroyed.
Damn.
So it's like that they were saying how that hurts the vinyl population. So
Damn.
for anyone out there buying records like me, sorry, friends. Production may be slowing down.
That is not cool.
I mean, it really affects if you're buying like stuff that wasn't ever on vinyl.
That was somebody who used to work for the Compact Disc Corporation.
Right.
Yeah.
That was someone that works for Spotify.
That's what it was. It was
some
Spotify.
streaming, yeah.
Like,
It
oh,
was
hell no.
fucking Spotify, bro.
Yep.
They said the goons.
Yep.
My records. Motherfuckers want to play records. What about these streams, bitch?
Exactly. So, that's that. J. Cole teamed up with Puma.
Okay, I did. Did you see this?
Yeah,
You saw that shoe coming out called The Dreamer?
It's called The Dreamer. They didn't show any
Fitting.
pictures or nothing, but they did do a little video. It's kind of more of a
J. Cole highlight tape?
yeah. It was actually a really good video, man. Like I thought they did it really well. It was kind of it's a little 4 or 5 minute video. It's kind of shows you that J. Cole was this dreamer basketball wise. You know what I'm saying? And that was like almost like it was his first dream.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is probably a lot of rappers' first dream.
It's true. He did play
basketball. Right.
growing up, and he's good.
Yeah. The funniest part in there, because they have like the old home videos, and the funniest part in there when he was like, so how do you think we did? He's like, I think we're sorry.
That was funny.
And he's like looking around.
That was funny as hell.
I fucking died laughing at
And
that
he's
shit.
making his face, dude.
Yeah,
He's like, I
making
think we're
his face. He's
sorry.
I was like, yo, I wish I had J. Cole as a son.
No, that video was very funny.
Yeah, that was funny, man. Just seeing J. Cole with no teeth because he
his teeth missing.
little snagging tooth kid. You know what I'm saying?
He did. He's like, I think we're sorry.
That was funny.
And it went all the way up to
He was
I
hella
think
honest.
it went all the way up to like
Kids always are.
I think last year when he tried to dunk at the All-Star weekend and missed by a little bit. Yeah, that too.
Yeah. The funny thing was he just went and did that too. It wasn't like somebody was like, "All right, J. Cole, go do it." He just had the ball in his
it
hands.
just bounced over. He's like,
Yeah.
I
He
got
just,
this.
you can tell he was just like, "Yo, it's my only chance I'm getting dunk in the NBA game."
Oh my god.
Yeah, but he missed. Yeah, but no, it's a good little video, man.
Yeah.
I think it was good just to show him, and then Puma, just it's pretty much saying like, like this is kind of like his sneaker. This I don't know what it's gonna look like. I think it'll probably be a dope shoe.
Basically, like the commercial or whatever is like, you too can dream.
Yeah, it's like we're all dreamers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Go get it.
Yeah.
Go get that dream.
Yeah, and even he still dreams. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So you should. I'm gonna send it to you. It's definitely interesting.
Send it to me. And don't stop y'all's dreaming either. That's funny.
Yeah, don't stop your dreaming. All right. What else we got, man?
the Bobcast.
Excuse me.
Oh,
B.o.B.
Bobcat.
joined everybody else in the world.
Who?
B.o.B. Mr. Flat Earth.
He's putting out the Bobcast.
The Bobcast.
Bobby has put
Damn
out.
it, yo! I'm about to retire this podcast, y'all.
Don't say that's all I have.
I'm about to retire this shit, dog. I'm sick of all these rappers coming in, man.
For real. Trying to fucking just.
It's Joe Budden's fault.
It is.
I tweeted Joe Budden years ago when he started his podcast, and I was like, bro, you're going to fuck it up. All these rappers are going to have podcasts now.
And look.
And now, all these rappers have podcasts. David Banner, Bobcast, T.I. Stop.
Bobcast.
Okay, I'm not. Listen, y'all can do y'all podcast. Everybody should be able to do their
We
own
can do
podcast.
podcasts. We got vlogging. We got all that shit. Everybody.
Yeah, I just
Everybody
watched.
jumped in.
Speaking of which, I just watched Slim Thug Hog Life episode 3.
I saw that.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, check us out.
What is the premise of that show? Like, what,
So,
just following the day in the life of Slim Thug?
This is following Slim Thug around
Gotcha,
for the week.
gotcha.
And it's basically Will Smith fucked it up too because people were doing
That's
it.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you had like Gary Vee, he would do Daily Vee, so like every day he would put out like a new
Video.
but they would be like maybe like 2 weeks back because they're still editing and all this. You know what I'm saying? So you're seeing stuff that's like 2 weeks old, and Gary Vee was kind of the one. He was really the one that kind of set up. He's like, yo, all of y'all are like, everybody's a brand.
I remember, yeah.
Instagram is like your billboard. Like,
oh yeah, I remember that.
You are the brand, and he kind of got everybody doing this vlog shit. Not saying that he was the one that started it. Vlogging has been around for a long time.
Yeah.
But the way that he did it, he
made everyone believe that you too can do it.
Fucking Will Smith does it. Sets the fucking vlog shit on fire.
Production value through the roof.
Through the roof. The amount of views, all that shit, which, like I said, people were doing before.
Yeah.
But now that Will is doing it, it's like,
celebrities I want to do it too.
Which, to be honest with you, there are some celebrities I would probably watch their little vlogs.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. I watched a couple of Meg's.
I knew it was going to go straight to that.
No. She does have like a little series that she doesn't do them as often, but Day to Days with Wiz. Wiz was been doing that shit for a long ass time, and those are good. I wouldn't watch them for like 3-4 weeks, and then I'll get to them, and then I'll like stack them up and watch like 6 of them.
Little mini binge.
Yeah, a little mini binge. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. I thought they were good. You know what I'm saying. Some artists you want to see it.
Yeah, definitely.
Some artists you like.
Someone that you're into. Also, you'll check it out, but then you might find out like, I'll just listen to your music. Yeah, but
sometimes I was like, yo, Slim Thug is still doing regular shit.
Got to.
But
see, the thing is, he made it
regular shit.
But see, he made it, but he also kind of like, because he was with Neptunes, you know what I'm saying? He signed with Star Trek, came out with his shit, so he made it. He was out there. But then that was it. Kind of like, that's the South. Yeah, it was, well, not to say that was his peak and he was done, but that was kind of like, well, in a sense, yeah.
It was his peak.
Yeah, kind of like, it was his peak, but then he faded back to the underground where he'd been there for so long. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these Texas rappers that we grew up listening to were there so long. They got a piece of the fucking spotlight, got more fans, went back into the fucking, your comfort zone.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? And now that's why he can do everyday shit, because he's not in the spotlight like he was.
What's so interesting about his is like for Slim Thug, like Will is wealthy.
Right.
He's in a completely different world.
Will's going to like Italy and
they also, I'm sure, shut down shit around Will when he's coming through.
Right. Slim Thug is rich.
He's rich, so he has like a really, really nice house. But in the video, you can see his neighbors.
Exactly.
It's not like where it's like, oh no, this is like he has like a square mile problem.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, no, you can see his neighbors. They all have very large, nice houses, but he has enough money that he has all these cars. He went and copped the new one.
Will should be like, he's on LA and he's like chilling on the rooftop of like this loft somewhere.
Yeah.
And that's his house. And you can see the whole damn
skyline.
Whole
city.
Right. That's like Will Smith shit.
And all his land.
Slim Thug is like, like
I took the whole
Barton Creek.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He took the whole family on vacation.
Right.
Whereas Will, they're like on their own plane.
Yeah, for real.
Like Slim Thug took the whole family on a cruise. Like about 8-10 people on a cruise. Spend a little check,
I can't do that.
Yeah.
Right.
Will's like, no, we came on our own plane.
He's like, no. Will's like, no, we have our own cruise ship.
Yeah. They shut down the airport when we come.
Yeah, they shut down Dubai for me.
Right.
Yeah, I come, they shut it down.
I'm Will Smith.
I'm fucking Will Smith.
He said they shut down Dubai for me.
Yeah.
I mean, you understand how big Dubai is?
Yeah. And you know how big Will is? And I'm like,
they kind of did give the red carpet in that one vlog when his father-in-law had a heart attack or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
They rolled out the red carpet for him.
They did roll out the red carpet for him, yeah.
Hey, check us out. I found the clip.
Will Smith gains access to places he's not, like, no one else.
Bro, he was on the bridge doing that shit.
Remember, on top of him.
Exactly. All right.
So this is the J. Cole. Y'all gotta watch this whenever y'all got a chance. Look at his face, bro.
Innocent child. That's what that is. That's an innocent child right there. Wow, we were sorry.
But he's honest though.
And then he gives that look. He's like,
it's like, yo, he's still Jermaine.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Let's move on, man.
Last thing I have for the culture for the URL fans.
Oh, okay. The Ultimate Rap League.
Yes. Caffeine, if anyone's familiar. It was, to be fair, new to me. Would you say it was new to you? We kind of talked about it. Yeah. But it's, I guess, a live streaming, or not live streaming, but a streaming platform of sorts.
Right.
So they are teamed up with URL through a deal somehow orchestrated through and probably paying great amounts of money to Drake. But we'll see what it gets you. If it helps grow the battle rap scene, hey, I'm here for it.
It's probably more of a partnership where, because, it's like, okay, do I want to buy a company or do I want to partner with a company?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that sounds like it's more of a partnership.
It does.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you're a fan of battle rap, why not?
You don't want to have
whatever his cut is going to be kind of high.
Oh, yeah. You're damn right.
Like I told you, I'm sure he got paid in ownership stake because they don't have the capital to just, hey, here you go.
What if he just milks him and then dips out?
I wouldn't be surprised,
could you get mad at him?
No,
because he kind of just by doing that, he's already given him some light. You know what I'm saying? If he did something like that already put a little spotlight on it. So.
Right. Yeah, just him announcing that, probably got him like at least 10,000 people that signed up.
I mean, look at me for example. I'd never heard of Caffeine before, but I follow him, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna look into this. I just out of curiosity, if nothing else. You know,
get it?
No.
Not getting
he looked at it, he was like, trash.
I'm not gonna call it trash. He
was like, UI is trash.
It's not Disney Plus.
Well, I gotta go out to the interface though. Like they're new, at least new to me. They're new to me. But that's everything for culture. So
okay, well, I guess shout out to Drake.
I wouldn't even go there. Bro.
Unwillingly,
under ignorance, we did a couple reactions.
Yes,
we did.
Oh God,
Lil Duval is
that dude.
No, he's serious. I think he's serious.
I can't take him serious, man. I can't take him serious
because you see how he's really trying to put some acting chops into like stands. I don't know. He's studied his like past R&B for like moves to make when you're hitting the high note and shit like that because he fucking was on there.
So you think he looks legit?
No. He thinks he looks legit is what I'm saying. He feels like he's doing it right, but yeah, it just looks funny because I mean he's a comedian,
right? It's hard to take him seriously as an R&B singer, but he does have a new video out with Tank and Jacquees, and it's called Nasty. He wants to get nasty, and I
would say Black Todd. Would you put him in the same category as like Lonely Island?
Oh man. I don't want to do him like that because, I feel like
he's more serious than Lonely Island.
He's taking it much more serious than Lonely Island.
But Lil Dicky,
okay, he brought up Lil Dicky. There you go.
Again, I feel like Lil Dicky he's serious. He's not
serious about it.
Lil Dicky's more serious. It comes off like he's not, but you can tell he's serious. He's very serious.
Yeah,
Lonely Island is just a joke.
Yeah, they know they're that is really funny though.
Wow.
Yeah,
yeah.
I just want to put it on.
Lil Dicky's a good example. It comes off like he's joking, but he's serious.
Yeah.
Same with Duval.
Right.
Like I said, if you follow him on Instagram, he's always posting pictures of himself, and he's dead serious.
He posted
crazy.
Yo, man, I don't know what's up with Lil Duval. I just would like to have a conversation. Be like, what are you doing, bro? Are you like? Are you
firmly believes the shit
he
says.
You know,
are you trying to be like a musician? What are you trying to do? Are you want to go on tour?
Yeah.
What is this?
He probably does. I feel like his comedy peaked to where now he's like he from the beginning he incorporated himself into a lot of rapper videos and like was the comedic relief in the video.
He talks about that. He was in a lot.
Listen.
He's been a part of the culture for a while.
I was gonna do literally a tweet thread of all of the videos that he's featured in because I was gonna put out a thread that was just about like southern videos.
Yeah.
And what I noticed was in all the videos, this motherfucker was in them.
Yeah,
him and Shouty.
Even if he wasn't,
Shouty!
Even if he wasn't saying something, he was in the video and he had like a cameo at some point.
Right.
That was back when he had dreads.
Yeah, he did. You're right. Yeah. He's been in like every video, man. You know what I'm saying?
This tour that he's been on for like the last year is just a combination of their comedy stuff, and he's been performing these songs. People love it.
I honestly feel like he's been working his way to this point since then.
I haven't seen any.
Like he was getting his foot in the door from back then because I mean he was just known as like the funny guy, comedian.
He's funny online, but I haven't seen anything.
I've never seen.
He needs a good stand. I know he still got some stand up.
I just don't think he shot a special, but like I saw his stand up and it was good.
Do you think that's backtracking now because now he's trying to do the music, or you think he should just he can weigh him out both?
I don't think he's ever turning off comedy.
Nah, he ain't gonna turn it off. He ain't gonna turn it off, but do you think he's better off incorporating his comedy into his music more, or trying to be serious and us think it looks funny?
Listen, I think he can do both, but I mean, look, Jamie Foxx did both.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
We got this. Before this, we had that Christmas song, which was semi-serious, whatever. Then we had Black Men Don't Cheat.
Right.
You had Smile. We had What That Mouth Do.
It seems like he's doing a little bit of both.
Dropping dick off.
Right.
I mean,
I think he could do both. I think I would like to see I would like to see a special though. I think he's at the point where he can do a special.
He could.
Well, now he's doing the music too.
He had a podcast too for a second.
It was pretty funny with him and his sister, but I think he's gone too much.
He fell off.
Yeah, you could tell that it was more her baby than his. But I know he loves going to the Bahamas. That's like his getaway. He likes the quiet, eating off fruit straight off the trees and all that. I know he bought a plane.
I've definitely seen some.
He's been learning how to fly it.
Yeah. No shit.
Oh, he's been learning how to fly a plane.
Okay. They bought a little one.
All right.
Duval serious out here.
He hanging out with Trey the Truth too.
Are you serious?
He's always with Trey the Truth. He's with T.I. and them. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Shout out to him.
Bankhead.
Mo City.
What else we got here?
Ambassador.
We listened to a couple new tracks before the podcast. We listened to Nicki's song.
It was all right.
All right.
We feel like the beat.
The beat was dope. I'd kill that hoe.
We listened to Give No Fucks. We kind of talked about that earlier, though. Migos.
Right.
Yeah. We listened to YG's new song.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
Some good lyrics. And we listened to Tory Lanez new song.
Which that had a dope beat, too.
Yeah. I kind of like that he's flowing a little bit on there, too. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I really feel like you're a low-key Tory Lanez fan and you just don't want to accept that.
For me?
But, yeah.
No, I'm not.
No, I think you are.
No.
I think you are.
No, when he's like,
no, I think you are.
No, sometimes he impresses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially recently too, he's stepped up a little bit, but he spent a large chunk of just being non-impressive to me and not really having
I feel like he didn't earn your respect till he decided to challenge the whole world.
So he kind of earned some of my respect a little bit, yeah, definitely.
So basically he's climbing out of a hole he dug with you. He wasn't
exactly.
So he's working his way out of it, but
right. So, but there's still things that he does. I'm just like, you're pulling yourself back down, buddy.
Yeah.
It's like quicksand.
I think
stop
he does
grabbing the loose dirt.
The same thing that you said about Drake. You like when he raps, not when he does his other stuff.
I like when he does some of his other stuff too. I'm not gonna front, but I do appreciate rapper Drake. I like when I first was on the Drake when nobody was listening to Drake. Mm-hmm. That first mixtape, I think it was Room for Improvement, and then going into So Far Gone. I liked rapper Drake. I like rapper Drake. I've always liked rapper Drake more than I like singer Drake. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
You like Comeback Season Drake? Comeback Season,
right? That's the one. Comeback Season. I like Comeback Season Drake. You know what I'm saying? He was more of a rapper. Like he was a more serious
hungry
rapper.
To me, he was more hungry.
He was hungry, right? He was trying to prove something.
Hence, he made the money.
Back, here we go again. Circle back.
Got rich. He made the money. Got rich.
They just make the money and then fall off.
They just feel like they can do whatever the fuck. Hey, they really,
how you gonna make the money then fall off?
Yeah. Yeah. How does that work? Come on. Shit. Supposed to get better.
Get y'all life right.
Shout out to Drake. I'm coming soon. I'm on it.
That's all that is like. I'm with it.
But yeah, man. Tory, he's cool, man. He's proven that he could rap. And
he can hold his own.
Yeah, he's proven that. So, which is cool. But I think he's also still trying to be like this mainstream artist, and I don't really, man, what it comes down to is mainstream. Mainstream just sounds nasty to me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's manufactured. Mm-hmm. It's like microwaved. You could just feel it. You
don't want that.
Yeah, it just, sometimes there's no soul in it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, when I hear it, I'm like, damn, anybody can do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got a million people that can do that.
It's like a ruined DC movie. Has no soul in it.
Right, that's what it is. And like mainstream is one of those things that like I tend to lean more towards underground shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you was to like get into my algorithm, my music algorithm, you'd be like, "What the fuck is this?" You know what I'm saying? Because it just doesn't sound like this. It's like mainstream. It just has like a gliss and
it just doesn't fit.
A gleam to it. Sometimes I'm just like, throw some mud on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Get dirty. Get grimy with us.
Give me the Matrix. Give me the real shit. Or don't give me the Matrix. Give me the real shit.
Yeah, exactly right. That's what it's like. The Matrix versus the real world.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I'll take the real world sometimes. Okay,
most of the time.
Sometimes I want to tap out.
Sometimes I want to have a steak and it tastes like steak. You know what I mean? Like in the movie. Right. Yeah, sometimes I want that, but
right. Yeah, sometimes you just want to tap the fuck out.
Yeah.
I get that dude too. Why you
like yeah. He was over there like
It's your boy from Bad Boys 3 too.
That was
the dude. But we got anything else, man?
Well, I don't know what
I didn't listen to no albums.
All right, well,
except for All Hell YT, that's my boy.
Here, so since we last recorded, we've gotten projects from Pop Smoke, Tink, Wiz Khalifa, Brent Faiyaz, 070 Shake, Theophilus London, Tame Impala, A Boogie, Fetty Wap, Justin Bieber, and 2 Chainz and his True Collective.
I heard 2 Chainz and the True Collective.
How dare you mention Justin Bieber but not say Suicide Boys?
Oh yeah, I didn't tell me.
I didn't even know Suicide Boys dropped.
It's the beginning of the hip hop lineup.
I haven't looked in there. Okay,
that's the only one that
I haven't looked in there since 2 Chainz.
Really? Okay, that's
2
right.
Chainz and True.
It's right after that.
Yeah, that was the last time I looked at it. That was a little bit
something for everybody. You had rap, you had singing, you had pop.
You did have a little bit of everything.
Your R&B. You had
who did you have listed again?
And he even had Justin Bieber in there.
I did. I said going backwards order. Tame Impala.
That's what I want to listen to.
Tame Impala dropped. She had a couple nasty songs on there too. I said, Tank, when you start doing this? Justin Bieber.
Since Lil Duval.
Fetty Wap.
Nasty.
A Boogie. 2 Chainz, we talk about him. I don't even know if anyone listens to Theophilus London other than me, but
listen, he's had a couple joints.
He has.
There was this one song that he did with Kanye. And I was like, oh, this bangs. And then I'm not gonna lie to you. The song is dope. The hook is dope. Kanye's verse is dope.
And then he comes on.
And then he comes on, which is kind of weird because Kanye has the first verse and then Theophilus London has the last 2 verses. And like, I get to like halfway through the second.
He did it all wrong.
One of his first verses and I'm like, skip.
I would refer you to Times Are Weird These Days, which is like a 2011 project he put out. Listen to that.
Okay.
I think that's what it
was.
I think that's the first project he put out.
Okay, all
right. It's different.
No, I've heard Theophilus London shit. I'm not saying it's bad, but there's definitely times where I've heard him and I'm like, that's all right.
Next.
070 Shake, who's actually from a different rap group before. I'm not sure what she was in, but
I don't even know that. I've seen the name, but I don't know what.
Interesting sounding stuff on this project. It's worth checking out.
Okay.
Brent Faiyaz, he's R&B, following that line, so some good stuff there. Wiz gave us a little EP,
5 songs,
some throwback beats, some good shit there, and then Pop Smoke, who's been building up hype lately.
I did see that he said that Dr. Dre. Wiz Khalifa said that Dr. Dre cleared the sample for Still DRE for him. Yeah. And I was like, is he saying Still WIZ?
It's gotta be.
It doesn't even work, but the syllables. It's gotta be like Still
Dub
IZ.
Yeah, Dub IZ.
That's the only thing you do. See?
We're
the same. Fucking rappers.
We understand.
Our brains.
Syllables.
Yeah, I was like, bro, it's not gonna work.
Why she's gonna come out and stay Still Wiz?
Yeah, he ain't gonna say. He ain't gonna
spell that. He's like,
Still Wiz.
He gonna say something stupid, bro. I'm gonna be like, ugh. If he doesn't say Dub IZ, it's gonna be trash.
Right, still WEED. It's still weed.
Right.
Man, he gonna say something wild.
Yeah, he is. Still KK.
Still TGOD.
Oh shit, yeah. If he does that, I'm turning it off.
Taylor Gang.
But yeah, man, that's it, man. We are at the end of the podcast. Episode 199 is in the bag. We appreciate everybody for joining us.
I'm talking about.
Thank you for subscribing to the podcast. Thank you for showing us love on all of
y'all are the real MVPs.
Subscription things that you're subscribing to.
And we would really appreciate it if y'all could. Yeah, this guy. I'm just gonna continue. We would appreciate it if y'all, check out the Patreon, help the podcast out.
Yes. Patreon.com/truthbetoldpod. You will hear my personal playlist, Hustler's Ambition, dropping, we'll say Wednesday. Tuesday? Wednesday. We'll say Wednesday.
I'm about to check.
I'm sure it's going to be motivational.
Dropping Wednesday. All right. It's definitely going to be a little ambitious. All right.
There you go.
Make sure you hit us up on trailmatic.com/merch for the merch.
Yes.
Follow us on Instagram, instagram.com/bentrailmatic. All right.
Yes. And follow us on all the social media. Well, him mostly because he'll be on there.
Don't follow me on Twitter because my shit is political as fuck.
Ooh, yeah, you might not like that.
All right.
You might not like
political
that.
as fuck. All right.
It used to be real ratchet. I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get back to my ratchet.
Hey, yeah. You hear the anger in his voice.
It's a little mix. It's a mixture of ratchet. I still get ratchet.
It is. That is true.
All right, yeah. All right, cool. See, throw ratchet on there.
Fuck it.
Still a little ignorant. You know what I'm saying?
It's the only way to go.
Yeah, for real.
In this day and age, shit.
But that's it, y'all. We gonna be about this thing. Nom scene.
Nom Tom back.
Deuces.
Smoke some bitch. And a fight go with that.
Make sure y'all go to trailmac.com/contest. Peace. I can't say motherfucker. You ain't gang no more.
Thanks for listening to the Truth Be Told podcast. Be sure to subscribe and log on to Trillmatic.com for the latest in underground music, film, fashion, and more.